Oh.
So this is going to be the second episode of our southwest coast path. This one's going to be from Praa Sands down through to Penzance. We're going to record it along the way and show you some beautiful views, some beautiful points and some absolutely awesome locations. Let's get into it. That fishing boat's out there again, look. Yeah, so yesterday we seen that fishing boat out there, but there was also dolphins, there was birds diving in the water, so there's obviously a lot of fish out there at the moment. You can see there's lots of surfers. That's cold in there. So this is the entrance. I can't remember what this cove's called. Sydney Cove? Yep, Sydney Cove. Right, let's try his new boots out, Kerry. Because yesterday was an absolute shit show. Or should I say slip show. What's she doing in the background? I bet it's some sort of rude gesture, isn't it? Huh? Oi, you! Whew. To be honest, doesn't feel as muddy as it was yesterday. We had to have bought because I wore some stupid shoes and I was literally slipping and sliding, and at one point I fell over, so we thought we better abandon. Hey, what did you say?
Squashed your sandwich.
Yeah, squashed my sandwich, that was the end of it. Had to have bought then.
Tipping point.
I was over the edge, or should I say over the hedge moment. Anyway, got some proper boots. We're going to actually do it today, hopefully. It's going to be a mega walk, but we've got a whole day. The whole day is ours. So we've done this first part of this coastal path a couple of times, up to about Bessie's Cove. It's one of our little favourite spots, but it's probably about 2 miles ahead, and then after that we've probably got a good 6-7 miles at least to Penzance. Now just check that out in the background. This is the sort of views that you come on these paths for, and the fresh air, even if it is a bit brisk. It's lovely. It's a bit of a drop down there, you probably can't get the full scale of it on the camera. I'm normally shitting myself for these sort of things, but I'm surprised you can't see any of my slippery marks when I was slipping and sliding yesterday. Lovely. There's an absolutely ginormous badger hole here. Oh, Christ, now I'm slipping. Check that out. That's crazy. Now we're going on a bit of a descent around to the next little covey part where the land has slid away. Let's see what drop off this has. I've been here before. I think this is probably one of the worst along this first section of the path. As you can see, over the years the land has just eroded. And the path gets narrow and the drop gets droppier. You can see down there that I've got to try and film and concentrate. Lovely. That's absolutely stunning. You can see Mousehole over there, look, where the sun's shining on it, right in the distance. Let's carry on this southwest coast path to Penzance, where hopefully the sun's going to shine. Yeah, as if, probably going to rain. Look at that beach now. Stunning. Now that is the direction we just came from. But just look at them views. Look at that coastline. Jagged. Beautiful. Just look at them rain clouds. I don't know about them, they're not very beautiful, are they? Oh well, here's what it is. you get wet, you get wet. If you don't do these things because of the weather, then you'd never do anything, would you? Don't know where Kerry's got to, she's walked off. This is a cool little place. Now you can get down to here. If you look over there, there's actually a cave. I've never been in there yet. Every time I've come down here, the tide has always been in. There she is. See a little bobble on top of her head, waving about. Must be a waterfall at the end of there, Kerry. Huh? There must be a waterfall at the end of that cliff. We're going to have a quick look down here actually. See what this cave's all about. I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute because it's a bit fucking slippery down here. I've ended up on my ass once this week and I don't plan on doing it again. Right, let's go have a little adventure around the corner. Let's have a ganders. Looks like some sort of cave. Don't know really. I think it's just where the sea's. Or is it the one round the corner that's more of a cave? Let's have a look, see, make sure it's not a tunnel. That's pretty mad though, isn't it? I don't want that coming down on your head. Kind of stinks around here. Not sure what this place is called, but it's in between, well, it's just past Praa towards Penzance. See, that's a cool little cave. It's dripping wet with all the water coming through from above. Kerry's gone exploring. I'm getting into my youth here. Youthism. Oh, shoelaces are undone now. What do we find right in this corner? So I'm going to be disappointing. Is that it? What's the crack in the rock? Sorry? You thought it was bigger than that? Yeah. That's not that exciting, is it? Always wanted to come and check this out, but to be honest, that's quite disappointing. But not on this occasion. Still, carry on the rest of the walk. Still plenty to see. Bloody hell. That is gross. I normally say that to you, Kerry. That's the first time you've ever said that to me. Oh. We're reaching to the top of this pinnacle now, and we're going to drop down the other side. But just look behind me at them views. Love soaking them up. You only live once. You need to get out there and enjoy it. There's no point staying in bed. No point dossing about. Get out there. Experience the world. We're just coming up to the top of this hill to the next point, and I think some of the views from around here is going to be absolutely astonishing. I'll turn you around so you can have a gander. We're 1 mile in, and it's took us 35 minutes. We're just coming up to that beach I showed you earlier. So if you want to go to that beach from Praa, that's about just over 1 mile away, which is going to take you about 40 minutes. You have to walk past the beach a little bit to get down to it. Eh? I said 40. Oh yeah, it might take 20 because we've been stopping and we went down to them caves. Look at that there. Mental. Bit of a ford, but that gets pretty deep when it's hammering it down. It's all running off the fields. Oh, That there is the way down to the beach, if you're interested. It's probably a good beach to swim from, although you've got a bit of a trek to it, but depends what you want. This is quite a stunning building. This is what you can see on the end of the rocks. That looks a bit like a castle, but I believe it's private apartments, isn't it, Kerry? Yeah, because that guy was outside, wasn't he? In the like Airbnb. Yeah. Just look at it though. Pretty grand. It wouldn't be cheap, would it? How quaint that looks. That must have been an old fisherman's cottage at some point.
Yeah, it's probably like
It was all one, wasn't it? It's like the roundhouse. That is just stunning. I do like old buildings like that. That's what we... No, he was sat outside there. That little... There, yeah. I think it was like a little apartment. That's what we might doing at some point. It's going to St Michael's Mount. Didn't we? Yeah. But it's like... It's just the money. 32 quid. If it was like 15 quid for two, you'd be a no-brainer, wouldn't it? But 32 quid for what, an hour? Well, you get a guided tour, don't you? So it's only however long. Just go around it yourself. Yeah, that's true. Do not climb this headland. Why is that then? Now this is Bessie's Cove. I really like this place. It's a fantastic place to go fishing. Looks like there's some divers down there. Oh, there's people swimming as well. That is keen. But look at it, what an absolutely beautiful place. Like all the little cottages up there. We have to go to the right. There's an awesome little fishing hut over there, which we'll show you later. And you can see that ridge down the bottom here. That's where they winch the boat down, the fishing boat. Mental what they used to do back in the day. To the left, yeah. You just can't explain the old views from this place. Look at those old tracks that go through the rocks. That would be similar to pull like some bogies or something off trains type things to pull the boat into the sea. Mental what they used to do. The ingenuity and the actual cleverness. You've got to take your hats off to them. It's like in this day and age, no one can be bothered to do anything. This is one of my favourite bits, where the old fisherman hut is, and you've got the slip weight to the boat and the winch. You can really appreciate the engineering. I don't know when it dates back to, but I reckon it dates back to maybe 1800s. Check that out. That is a cool building. You can actually look through the window. Some old fishing nets and stuff in there. Don't know whether they still use it. The lobster pot looks modern. The little door. That's awesome, isn't it? And that is where the boat goes down. Would have gone down. Only slippery path. If you go a bit further down, it turns into almost like a slipway. It's obviously a lot different back then. But the boat would have been on a winch and they would have winched it down there. As you can see. And that is Bessie's Cove. We're going to carry on the southwest footpath now. The next place is a point, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll tell you when we get there, with some absolutely lovely views, some stunning drops. and we've got sunshine, so hopefully it'll stay that way. That's the little winch shed in there, look. So if I remember rightly, there's a winch inside, like this. Look at that. Bloody hell, look, there's an old engine. I bet that's something like an old Lister or something. Look how rusty it is. Can't see it because of the sun bringing it that way. Little gearbox. That there would have been where a chain went on up to here, and you'd crank it over to get it running. There's no way you're going to get that running again, no. Definitely looks like an old, oh, it's an old Volvo by the looks of it. You can see the green paint. That is wicked. I like that a lot. Now, just behind me, right over here, there's people swimming in the sea. Fair play to them. Wish that was me. Well, sort of wish it was me. I wish I had the balls to go and do that. Maybe one day. Cheers. That's mad, isn't it? So that is a sheer drop down there, and yet people will walk right on the edge. Bloody hell, must take a certain kind of person who gives no... We've seen this somewhere else, haven't we? On another channel. I might have, actually. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It looks like a cactus. Got a penny. You're supposed to nail it in. What, you're going to nail it in? Oh, a rock. Use your head, it's harder. It's for the stone.
No, it'll fit there.
Hold on. I'm trying to find a stone.
There's one there.
That's tiny. Yeah, you do. Film me that. You can film me cock it up. Where do you want it, Carrie?
Wherever you want to nail it, babe.
Oh. See that?
You've got to hammer it hard.
Yeah, I know. Got to need the right spot. Come on. He thought this is so damn hard. That's Kevin and Carrie's penny. Is that hard enough for you? Look at that. That's a bit of a slope. Now we have got to walk up there. Go down, you must come up. If you go up, you must go down. So that's how far we have got to walk still. We're about 2.5 miles in. Our Zion is just over that hill, over that cliff, just over there. And then we've got to go to Penzance, which is probably in line for St Michael's Mount. Less talking, more walking. That's where it was on that other video the other day, wasn't it? Just along that wall there, where the old boy came out. There's Kerry, the adventurer.
There's a lot of rocks.
There is a lot of rocks. Just goes to show how rough it to get here. Sea pushes all those rocks up the shoreline. Nice. That's where we was the other day, just over there, look. Mara Zion. Beautiful place. If you come to Penzance, make sure you check Mara Zion out. It's very easy to miss it. So we're just walking through these fields and there's loads of like cauliflowers that are just rotting away. There's about 3 fields full so far we've walked past. Not quite sure what the situation is there, but you can smell them. They do stink a bit, don't they, Kerry?
Yeah.
Maybe they've had disease or the rain's ruined them. I don't know. Might have a bit of a bad belly after, babe. What's that say? Danger, high voltage. Don't touch any cables, Kerry. She might get frazzled. I think... that dog's chasing the bird. I think we've got to go out that way. That is one ginormous dog.
Which one?
Over there, matey boy. Oh God, watch it. Here he comes. Oh, he's chasing the birds. It's all right, Kerry, don't sketch. Let him go. Kerry's not keen on big dogs. Only this big dog. What? Thanks for the help. Where was my help, Kerry? You were bad. Big burly man. I'm a big burly man. Thanks. That's the best compliment I've had all day from you. My little sweetheart. Oh, quick pressure in the puddle. Just check that garden out. And the house. That's our new home, Kerry. Oh, can you? Isn't it funny how all these places are Airbnbs? Probably because they can earn more money being Airbnb than they could to actually rent it out. What's it called?
Secret, like, to rent the house out.
Oh, to rent the house.
Yeah.
Was it secret?
Retreat.com.
So it's secretretreat.com if you want to rent that house. I bet you any money that won't be cheap. It's almost like it's got its own stables, like. Loads of people out on the beach enjoying the water. Fair play to them. Looks like another checkpoint for rubbish collection off the sea, off the beach. Looks like someone cares for it. Makes you wonder who would actually like dispose of containers like that. I suppose fishermen use them maybe for buoys. Rather than using expensive buoys, they use a container, which is fair enough as long as they don't end up in the sea, abandoned. This is that house. It's got its own paddock and its own stables. It's called the Beach House. That's pretty grand, isn't it, Kerry? It's even got its own post box there. Yeah, that's cool. Fair play to them. There's my little midget. She's beautiful, isn't she? What a beautiful lady. What a beautiful day. So it looks like we have to go out down through Marazion town or village for the rest of the footpath to rejoin down just beyond Marazion.
We came up this way the other night, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what he said, because I remember that building over there with the steel roof beams, thinking how they use steel these days, not wood. Marazion, traffic calming ahead, please drive carefully. Now if you do come to Marazion and you come down this road like we did the other day, I suggest you be careful if you've got a big vehicle. It's pretty narrow place, isn't it, Kerry? Well, I don't think it's narrow, but that guy in the motorhome, he was like, yeah, don't go that way, it's very narrow. And I was thinking, it's not that narrow.
Where?
Down through this village.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
But
But you do drive a white van.
well, the thing is, when people drive white vans and they get that name as a white van driver, it's because they're working and they need to get to where they're going quick. That's my excuse, anyway. White van man. Just look at all these houses along here. How modern. Every single one's got like a charging point. I wonder if they just assume they own a Tesla. I don't like Teslas. Don't like electric cars. I think they're a load of old nonsense. They catch fire. You can't put them out. And what's going to happen when everyone gets electric cars? Like some households got 3 cars to a household. Imagine all that on the grid at night. I think it's underthought and just a bad idea. I'm not saying that like petrol or diesel has to be the way to go, but I think there's another way, like hydrogen. That was a good way, which is actually slowly being brought in, which is hydrogen, H2O, called hydrogen cells. It's been a thing for a long time. Someone actually invented it years ago in America. And funny enough, he disappeared. Because why would the governments and all them big wigs want people to fill their cars out with water where you can just get water from the sea? Because that's what he invented. So it would be free. But of course, they wouldn't want that, would there? There'd be no taxes to pay. Look at that. Bloody hell. What a view. Oh, can't have one of them. I won't want to walk any further. A little one. So this is the main part of Marazion. There's a few little shops. Stunning jewellery shop there, look. It's flashing. It's not actually flashing in real life, but there's a good pub over there, the King's Arms. That must be the old town building or something like there, look. Oh, it's a museum now. That's a pretty striking building, isn't it? It's mad actually, Kerry. They've started taking down the Christmas stuff already. Now they've started taking down the Christmas stuff. Remember there was a bike there? That's the back of the Godolphin. The Godolphin. How'd you say it? The Godolphin. Godolphin. Don't know, bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Why not call it the Dauphin, be easier. I think that station car park though, Kerry, would be a good car park to come for a day park at in the summer. If you're planning on doing some swimmings, some bodyboarding or water activities, or go to St Michael's Mount, or just spend the whole day. Then I'd recommend it. A bit chilly, Kerry. Kerry's got the old chill. A couple of vans in the car park. Oh, sandwich time. Can't wait. Starving. Look at that. Looks like it could be summer in the background. Never actually been to this little bit here. St Michael's Mount. Heading towards Penzance. And I'm starving. I have to shove a sandwich in my mouth. Maybe a chocolate bar. If I'm lucky. Might have two actually. Stunning. Imagine it gets busier in the summer. All the people playing in the sea and the river. So we bring food with us in our rucksacks. Kerry has prepared some bread rolls, some ham, and some energy bars, and a drink. Oh, and some crisps, which we ate earlier. Although I ate Kerry's by accident. It's a bit breezy around here and a bit cold. You can probably hear it on the camera. I think they've got to be some of the most disgusting toilets I've been in for a long time.
They're pretty minging.
So no, if you're coming this way, if you need a pee, make sure you're desperate, because you need to be desperate to use them. They are pretty minging. Marazion Station, the toilets. Avoid. I'm not sure what it is about Penzance, but when you think of Penzance, you don't necessarily think stunning views, nice seaside town. You more think a bigger city, and that's all it's about really, but it's actually quite a beautiful place. This is the end of the train line, the Great Western, and it's also the end of our Great Walk. That's 8 miles in just over 4 hours. Nearly 9 miles, bloody hell. We've got to figure out now what we're going to do next time. So we've got to go from Penzance to another destination. There, this is what really gets on my tits. There's no need for it. You know, it'd be nice to find where those people live and post it for their letterbox. Have that. Anyway, I know, it pisses you off though, doesn't it? if you've got a dog, just clean up the shit, because people like us don't want to deal with it. If you can't, don't have a dog. But anyway, we need to find another destination from Penzance where we can do the coastal path at least 4 miles and catch a bus back. Well, there we are, Kerry. We're officially at the bus station. Now for a nice trip home. Hopefully, we're hoping to get a double-decker bus where we can get on top floor. Get some more scenic routes, beautiful views and great coastline. Penzance to Praa, or Praa to Penzance. Highly recommended. So that's the end of that. That was what, 9 miles, Kerry?
Yeah.
Over 4.5 hours, roughly.
Yeah.
Not a bad effort, I don't think. So that was Praa to Penzance. Next, we're going to be doing Penzance to, I'm not quite sure yet. I need to look on the map, check the bus service, and see where we can walk from Penzance to the next port, village, town, whatever, coastal, that has a bus that we can get back to Penzance on. That's going to be the next leg of the journey. You want to try and cover at least 4 or 5 miles at a time. Ideally, like today was a good trip, is what we want to be doing, isn't it, Kerry? 9 to 12 miles is a good day out, a good walk, a good workout, and we get to see some lovely views. We've met quite a few people along the way that we've had little chats with as well. That's always part of it. So yeah, just like that really. We're going to chill out for the rest of the evening. Might even go for a pint of cider down at the Wellow or the Reef. So make sure you like, share and subscribe. There's plenty more content coming up from the Southwest Footpath, and in between we'll be posting other videos about park ups, campervan, van life, our adventures, our ideas and lots of other stuff. So make sure you tune in and see what it's all about. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, I said ciao.